Good morning. Hey y'all, let's lift some weights today. We're going to start lifting weights. Hopefully my mic's working because I'm not using music today. I'll probably end up taking it off though. I'm just telling you that because this is a terrible angle. Jeez, oh well. We'll just have to deal. Regardless, let me get an app up and running here so it can time for us, okay? So we're going to be running a circuit today. So as we begin to either go back to lifting weights or lift weights in the interim and just need some new programming ideas, or start out lifting weights, we're going to start with a circuit. So this week we'll be working on a circuit. Next week we're going to work the same circuit. So this is what I'd like you to do. First of all, I'll have my timer run it in the background so you guys can see where you are. Hopefully you can see that. If not, you're going to have to trust me. Here's the deal. Get a notepad if you don't have one. Piece of paper, anything. Write it on your hand. Just don't go, like that afterwards. And you're going to put the date. So put the date on there. It's backwards anyway. Put the date, and then what I do is I put 2 lines down. Okay, so just 2 lines down the page. You're going to write the weight that you use and the number of sets that you complete because everybody's going to be different. All right, so exercises for today, let's write these down, are squat, and then fly. So just write fly. You got a row and a curl. Okay? It's a bent row, by the way, on a, let me see. We're going to do a bent row on a neutral grip. Okay? So if you want to write that down, you can. Will it become important? Yeah. The more you lift, the more important it's going to become. For now, you can just write row. Okay? So then you're going to choose a weight today. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to run these 4 exercises, boom, 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 boom. So it's a circuit. A circuit means we exercise one after the other, after the other, after the other, okay? Then we take a small rest and we go again. But today we're going to do 4 exercises for 8 minutes. And then we're going to run 1 exercise, a squat thrust. So if you want to write that down, you're gonna not a squat, a thruster. How about that? Write thruster down. So we're going to run a thruster. Let me turn on another light. It's dark in Atlanta today. We got lots of that. Okay, let me turn this off too because it's blinding me. I hope you guys, good. All right, so we're going to be running a thruster after we do 8 minutes, squat, fly, row, curl. As soon as you're done with your set, squat, fly, row, curl, no rest. You run right back to the squat again and start over again. Okay? So it's a circuit. Boom, 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 back to the top. For 8 minutes, you're going to do this. Now listen, that 8 minutes, it's going to seem like eternity. No, it's not. You're going to be fine. We're going to do that for 8 minutes, and then at the end of the 8 minutes, we got 2 minutes. We're going to do thrusters. Don't worry about those right now because you got to get through this 8 minutes first. While you're doing this 8 minutes, count the number of sets that you do. And know what weight you used for each exercise, okay? You have to start afterwards and go down, whatever works for you. We're going to do the thrusters for 2 minutes. We're going to take a 1-minute rest. We go back to the top. We'll repeat that entire circuit again for another 10 total minutes, okay? So, now I got to put my thing back in again. So, start to warm up. Let's start warming up. That's enough explanation. We'll explain as we go. You know what we say in group space? Group instructors should never teach without moving, right? We're going to move as we learn and learn as we move, okay? So, no music today. This is too serious. It's not really that serious. Do you hate that when people are like, kill? That's a giant pet peeve of mine. But anyway, how's it sound, Tommy? Oh, good. Tommy was checking sound for us. I'm just taking a little step back, not a big one. I'm not being over-aggressive because my knees don't like that. Too many years of lifting. Actually, you know what my knees are bad from? I started teaching step when we started stepping on wooden platforms. I'm not kidding. We stepped on wooden platforms. So they were painted. Some of you may have remembered that. But Sports Life, Jen Miller, she started, there's shout out to Jen, but she started this as rehab. brought it. She was a fitness instructor, so she took step in to the room and started doing it to music. I lived in St. Louis at the time, and one of our managers had gone to a fit tour at the time, was doing fitness tours with big name people. Let's go side to side. And she came back to me and she goes, "You're not going to believe it, but they're stepping up and down." Yeah, just on a wooden box. Do you know that today, that piece of equipment, the step, is the most widely used piece of exercise equipment in the world? Pretty cool, huh? Well, and how we came up with what looks like the step today, or the bench, or whatever you use at your gym. Let's do this. Squat, grab, extend up, roll up. Squat. If you can't grab, it's okay. Extend up, roll up. Do you know this? That one day, Rich, how come I'm having a brain cramp? Huh. He played racquetball with my dad. Anyway, Rich Bobs? Yeah, he and his business partner, who owns Sports Life, his business partner's kid was playing with Legos one day, and that's where the idea for the step came from. That's a true story. See, when you're old, you know that story. But anyway, that's how my knees got bad. Because in the early days of stepping, we used to step on ridiculous high steps. The higher you could step, the more fit you were. Anyway, you guys ready to lift? I don't know. If that's not enough warm-up for you, you keep going. If it is, we're going to start our circuit. So, go ahead and get ready to go. Roll out a mat, grab some weights that you think you can complete 8 to 12. Now let's do this today, because you might not have heavy enough weights at home. 12 to 15 reps, okay, of a squat, a fly, a row, and a curl. Doesn't have to be the same weight. Take time to run and get the proper weight. Let's go. Get your weights ready. I'm going to start the timer. I got my weights right over there. So if you're not warmed up, warm up just a bit more. You ready? Let's do this. All right, team. I like music because it helps motivate me. So if you got music at home, turn it on. Our timer's going, so we're going. So let's go. On your count, squats, right? So whatever works for you. It's 2 for me. 3. I'm keeping my chest up, my eyes up, and it's like I'm sitting on an invisible chair. Now, if you are just starting out and you haven't squatted forever, or if you have bad knees, sit down in the chair and stand up. Drop in. I'm not warmed up. That's 9 for me, I think. 10. 11. Now listen, 12. I have to drop my weight to go to a lighter weight for my flies. So I'm going to 15 pounds for flies. Down to the floor. Pull your butt in. Your feet into your butt. Hands go up. Let's go. Open. Shut it down. 2. Shut it down. Hey, Tommy. 3. Shut it down. Will you see if you can see me in the whole camera, please? 4. Slow down. Fast up. 5. My target is bra line, or heart rate monitor line, right? Or the old days heart rate monitors. Keep going. There's 6. Right? Maybe 7. 8. Now, you know if you have enough weight, drive your belly to the floor as you come up, if these are getting heavy. All right? 10. I might be a little off from counting and talking at the same time, but chewing bubblegum and talking at the same time. Okay, up we go. What do we have? Next exercise, row. So, grab them again. Pitch forward. Feet are just under the hips. Knees are soft. Drive your booty to the back wall. Look, it's like a hinge. Okay, so nice flat back. And stick your chest out front. Pull up. Release down slowly. Here's 2. I'm shooting my elbows. up and back, right? 3, up fast, 4. That's explosive movement on the way up. 5, really squeeze at the top. 6, there's 7. How about 8? 8, 9, and one more. Oh no, 10. I said, what did I say? 12 to 50. 11, I wanted it to be done. And 12. Now I'm going to keep the same weight. I'm going to roll it to this underhand grip. And I'm going to pull it up for my curls right in. If you need a different weight, grab it. 3, keep going. 4, drive your shoulders down and away. Keep a soft bend in your knees. 5, lift your chest high. 6, not your chest, actually. Your top rib. Lift it to the ceiling. See the correction? Keep those elbows in, straight down the sides. Straight down. Don't let them swing back. That's called cheating. Even if you see it at the gym, the big guy's doing it. It's cheating. They need to lower their weight. And look, you see this? That part? That's called full range of motion. We'll talk about that. Not right now. Are you guys ready? Guess what? That is 4. We are back to the top. You grab your weight and you go back to your squat again. Shoulders roll up, back, and down. Let's drop in. Drop. Now, if you want to take it wider, you can. This is your workout, not mine. Shoot your butt back. 4. Shoot it way back. 5. Drive up. 6. Drive your thighs out to the side. 7. Keep your eyes up, chin up. 8. 9. Squeeze. 10. 11. 12. Put them down. Grab if you need a lighter weight. If not, keep going that one. Grab your weight. Press your back to the floor. Low back 2. Hands up. Over chest, right? Over bra line. Open. Up. Slow down. 2. Here's 3. Now we slow down on this movement. There's 4 because this is eccentric. 5. That is the muscle lengthening movement right there. 6. When I bring it up fast, 7. That is that contraction, that muscle shortening portion of the work. Is this 9? Could be 10. 10. Is it getting hard? If it's not, 11. Get heavier weights. 12. If you don't have heavier weights, I did one for good measure, didn't I? Take them. Use anything you have. Grab a paint can. I've got one in here. All right, guys. Again, look here. We're coming into a neutral grip. That's when your palms face your midline, your center. All right? Bend. Where's the butt go? Back. Belly button pulls in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Real slow down. 7. Squeeze at the top. So this is opposite, right? 8. That's my contraction phase. 9. I'm squeezing between my shoulder blades. 10. Working postural muscles. 11. Posteriors. 12. What's that mean anyway? Come here. Underhand grip. Up on 1. You really need some music because otherwise you're just listening to me breathe heavy. At least you know I'm working with you. 3. There's 4. Real straight and tall, guys. 5. You can split your step, whatever. 6. Just keep your core in tight. 7. Getting hard. 8. 9. Mercy. 10. Keep going. Don't go on my count, go on yours. Keep going. I'm going to get my 12th one in, and I'm going back to the top. All right? So wherever I'm going to land, I'm going to land on this. That's why we keep count of the number of sets we get in. Ooh, I got 38 seconds. I got to stand over so I can see the clock. 2, because I want my rest. How about you? 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I built a rest in here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Put the weight down. Look, you got 11 seconds. Shake it out. Get ready. Grab a weight. You're doing a thruster. Weight comes here. It drives overhead. I got a bad shoulder. I'm going with 10 pounds. But do not let my limitations limit you. You go heavier if you can. Uh-oh. Okay there. Time to go, right? You ready? Here we go. Oh, no, I think that was our rest. Ah, poo. Listen, day 1, you got a bonus rest. That won't happen again. Not on the next set either. You ready? Squat thruster, let's go. 1. Stand. You squat down right at the top. Let the weight come again. I gotta watch the clock. Stick your butt way out. Trust your body to put the weight in your heels. Now, if you can go deeper than I do, go deeper. If you can't, go to your range of motion. The stronger you get and the more flexible you get, the deeper you can move. But do not force motion. Oh, heavens. I hope you guys started going. I think the mic has to come on, off, because all you hear is my heavy breathing. Pull the belly in at the bottom. Pull it in. I gotta pull this off. That's too much for you guys. You guys keep going. That gets in. Go. Thruster. Come on. Move through it. Move through. Move through that thing. You ready? Keep going. You're like, ready? We're in it. What are you doing? I'm resting. You guys go. Looks good. Nice job. So I had to get that mic off. I bet I sounded like Darth Vader. All right, you ready? Oh, look at there. 1 minute rest. All right, so we have a minute rest. That's your big rest on the circuit. And then we're going to go back to the top. Guess where? Squat, row. Is that right? Yeah. Squat, fly, row, curl. Did I forget my slide on that last set? Look, I forget things a lot, so just deal with it. Okay, team. All right. So let's do this. We gotta get ready to go again. If your weight wasn't heavy enough before, run quick, get a backpack, load it, load it, load it with all the books you can find, and come back. Let's not waste our time. You guys ready? I can probably go heavier on my squats. Just telling you this. I'm just being honest. Let's do this. Chest up, eyes up. Let's squat. You got 12 reps. 2, 3, sink down. 4, 5, come on. 6, drive through. 7, here we go again. 8, 9, chest up, eyes up. Drive the thighs out. 11, one more. 12, put them down. Put them down. Grab your weights for your flies. Down we go, team. Press your back into your mat. Arms are up, right at bra line. Open like you're gonna hug a big tree. Pull and squeeze. Open. There's 3, 4. Keep the shoulders down and away. 5. Slide right back down. Slow. There's 6. 7. Hold on. 8. 9. Can you guys see the clock? I'll give you shout outs. 10. We're all in this together, right? 11. One more, team. 12. Good. All right, up we come. Up we come, and grab your weights. Bring them around. Underhand grip. Come on. 1, 2. Oh, I didn't do rows. Okay, keep going. 3, 4, I told you. 5, it's real bad when I get the giggles. 6, hold on. 7, dig in. Slow down. 8, keep your eyes up. I was talking to myself. 9, come on, elbows straight down. If you reach failure, that is fine. Go again. Look, all my friends with arthritis, I've got it too. But if we don't move, we'll stop moving and we'll never be able to move again. So you keep moving. Yeah, it hurts my hand. Does it hurt yours? Stay in. 8, elbows go back and down. Back up. 9, squeeze your shoulder blades together. 10, every time at the top of the movement. 11 and 12. Let's go back to the top. Grab your weights as heavy as you can handle. You ready? Eyes up, chest up, we squat. 1, 2, stay in it, team. 3, drive the knees out. 4, drive the thighs out. 5, heavy in the heels. 6, 7, 8, it's supposed to be hard. 9, dig in, stay in. 10, you can do this. 11, one more. 12, get rid of it. Get that weight for your fly. Down we go. Come on, team. Plaster the back down. Keep it down. Maintain that line over the bra. Bra line, heart rate monitor. 1, open big. 2, come on, big wide arms. Slight bend and roll. 3, 4, don't let those shoulders creep up to your ears. 5, keep the shoulders pressed down. 6, shoulder blades in your back pocket. 7, hold on. Big wide. And 12, good. Pull it up. And let's go. Rows. I'll do it right this time. Ready? Butt back. Belly in. Drive to the back. Pull. 1, 2. There's 3. Set your gaze. 4. About 4 feet out from your toes. 5. You don't need to watch me. 6. You know what I'm doing. 7. 8. Stay in it. 9. Are you guys dripping with sweat? 10. I'm totally dripping with sweat. 11 and 12. Good job. What we got? Ooh. It's getting hard. You ready? If it were easy, what? Everybody do it. 2, 3. Stay in. Shoulders back and down. 4. You are tired and your body will want to collapse in. 5. Hold it up. Pull your belly button in harder. 6. Pull it in harder. Come on. 7. Yes, you can. You can do this. 8. Come on. You go on your tempo, not mine. You go on your tempo. Failure is good. You hit failure when you can. We got 2 minutes left, folks. That means back to the top when you're ready. All right. So you guys are getting the big idea here. You don't go on my tempo, you go on yours. I'll count to myself. Unless you guys want me to count, you guys let me know what you want. So leave a remark below, and I will coach according to your needs. That's 12 for me. I'm moving on. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Work at your pace. You wanna do that? My hands hurt. All right. Feet in, back down, and targets. 1. If you'd like, at the top, squeeze your pinkies towards the center. So give a little turn to the center. Open slow. Close fast, squeeze to the center. That's just a little tricksy doodle. Get a little extra squeeze in. Squeeze. So I'm rotating my pinkies towards each other at the very top. Stay in. Where are you guys? I think I'm 11. Some of you might just be starting, some of you might be finishing. Whatever works for you. This weight training is about you. I'm just here to give you ideas. And remember, this is your workout. You're an adult. Drive your hips to the back wall. Set your gaze about 4 feet from your toes. So I'm not responsible. All right? These are merely suggestions. I can tell you what good form is, but you guys work out on your own. If you can't handle it, then figure out a new way. Write me an email. If you got problems with your health, go see your doctor first. This is about you. I know we live in a litigious society. My husband's a lawyer. But I also know that there's something to be said for claiming responsibility for your own behavior. So if you don't want to do this, don't do it. Nobody's making you. I hope you have a drive to do it on your count and your effort, not mine. Oh wait, girls. Oh, we're done. All right, cool. So that's where that rep count comes important. We go straight into the thrusters. That's why we missed it last time. So go. Come on. You take a break whenever you need it. Circuits are hard. They're supposed to be, right? I gotta turn, drop the weight. 10 seconds rest. We do another set of thrusters. You ready? Let's go, team. Drive, push. Butt back and down, push. Butt back and down. Pull your belly button in. Dig. 7, 8, why am I counting? 10 seconds. 2 more sets. Just like that. How you doing? You hanging in? Good. Let's get ready. Let them go. Come on. Dig in. There's 5 for me. You go. You go. You're done. It's our rest. Come on, team. Let's do it. Best set of the day right here. Best set. Go. Come on. You do anything for 20 seconds. Dig and go. Pull that belly button in at the top. Push those arms. Not right over head, but just about temples. You're going up by your temples, guys. Mercy. Here's your rest. We're going down to the floor. Grab a weight that allows you to do tricep extension. Hold on. Breathe. We can talk about this. We're going to finish with a finisher. Okay? Your finisher today is a Tabata set with a walking bridge into tricep extensions. So grab some weights. How you guys doing by the way? My heart rate's screaming. Talk about benefits of that in a minute. And my heart rate's screaming, and I know I'm getting super effective. Full range of motion, work in. All right, so I'm gonna get these way out of the way because I wanna be able to grab them quickly. So I usually put them right at my feet so I can roll, grab, roll back, and go. So tricep extension, you're laying on the floor, you bring your elbows back, and you drive them back up. Look, people do this, you'll see it all day at the gym. Watch my elbows. It's not a shoulder external rotation, internal rotation movement. It's a tricep extension. These parts that shake a lot, they only get worked if you extend through the arm. That's what they do, they're extensors. So elbows need to stay in line with your shoulders. The whole time, think about just grab it like you got a beach ball between your elbows. Man, you guys are getting so much rest. This is awesome. Won't happen again. Now, hopefully you needed it, and it's always good to rest, right? Change happens in this. We got a minute, so I'll tell you. Change happens like this with your heart rate, not like this. You gotta let the heart rate come down, and then you shoot it back sky high. Come down and back high, okay? So, oh, my app stopped. So, I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna just sing to you. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do it on counts. I can do that. Watch. Come down. Here's gonna be our finisher. 15 of each. It's gonna be harder than at the bottom. Just so you know, you typically don't get 15 in. All right, so reach your fingers to your toes. What did I say we're starting with? Oh yeah, better give myself some room. Bridge walks. Right, left counts 1. Up we go. Squeeze. Let's do this. We got right, left counts 1, or left, right, wherever you go, but you get the idea. Let's march to here. That's 1 for me. Now I gotta keep my hips up. That's 2. That's 3. If you cannot do this, you hold the bridge. There's 4. Drive out of the heel. 5. Drive out of the supporting heel. 6. Hold them up high. 7. Don't let them drop. If you have to, stabilize. 9. Reach with the hands. 10. Unless you're stabilizing. 11. 12. Come on. Lift the hips high. 13. I don't know what count I'm really. 14. You guys are like, hey, leave it right there. 15. Drop down. Roll. Grab the back of your legs. Roll up. Grab your weights. You need a little bit lighter weight for triceps. Most people do. Ready? Straight up. Look, I've got my fist all the way down. It's called offset grip. Offset pinky grip. My pinkies are pushed down to the end of that weight so I can drop in here. Elbows turn in, and I drop and drive up. And 2, I keep my shoulders away from my ears. 3, and I visualize. 4, hold the beach ball. 5, pinch a beach ball between your elbows, don't let it drop. 6, hold it in. 7, 8, there's 9, squeeze. 10, oh my gosh, I think I have 2 different weights. 11, it happens. 12, oh my gosh, I'm stronger than I thought. Okay, right back up. I'm doing 2 different weights. All right, so you ready? Drive up, and let's march through. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're a better counter than me, count for yourself. 6, 7, hold them up. 8, 9, push them up, guys. Don't let them drop. 10, 11, 12, come on. Drive through the heel. 13, 14, 15, drop down. Good. Roll up, grab your weights. And because I'm lifting a 15 in one arm and a 10 in the other, I'm going to switch arms. See? I don't have to get up and get me weights. Besides, this will balance me out. Offset pinky grip. Pinkies push towards the far end of the dumbbell. Squeeze the elbows in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay in. 6. Elbows in. 7. Elbow stays directly over your shoulder. 8. Readjust when you need to. I've got 11. Stay in, team. Good. All right. Put them down. Awesome. Let's do this. Let's stretch and let's be done. All right. So we would have done 4 sets of those on Tabatas, but not today. It's super important you guys stretch after you lift, especially, can I just say, well, it doesn't really matter. If you're young, you should be stretching too. But the older you get, the more you need to stretch. So make sure you are stretching. I'll stretch with you right now. If you're going to take off, then go ahead. But remember, this is probably the most important part of the workout, because if you don't do this, you can't do it later. you can't do the workout later. So get your flexibility training in. It's like what we like to call it, because that's what it is. I'm coming way forward. I should feel a stretch through this hip. So the bent leg hips where you feel a stretch. I drive out through the heel of my foot. It is not inactive, just flopping. It is intentionally being driven to the opposite wall. And then I drop my chest forward and reach to my toe. If I can add more pull, I do. So pull it down. So you guys did circuit work today. We went through exercises in an order on a rep count, and then we went back after a predetermined time. You could do it on predetermined sets too. But we went back and went again from the top. The benefits of circuit, and this is why I introduced them to you. Take it down, same thing. You see how much less flexible I am? You just go where you can, okay? Again, remember the rules. This knee needs to be pulled in so you can feel the stretch here, and then we flex the foot. We're actively stretching. Pull in, drive down. Here's the advantage of circuit training. One, you use a bit lighter weight, okay? So I did that purposefully for you so that you would, because you probably don't have, like, at the gym I do a 70-pound bar right on rows, because I'm doing them with a lot of rest. So less rest equals lighter weight. Always remember that. The lighter the weight and the higher the rep count, the less rest you need between sets. So we did circuits, and they were very intentional circuits. We started with large muscle group squat. We went to a posterior large group back. Anteriors first. We did our chest, and then we immediately turned around and went to that large muscle group and did those rows. And then we did a small muscle group, buys, and on our finisher, we caught the antagonistic muscle group, the opposite muscle group, the triceps, right? We did squat thrusters. Squat thrust actually we didn't do squat thrust. I keep saying that. Those are called thrusters. When you drive from your squat. Those take from your ankles to your knees, your hips, your shoulders, everything is in motion during that movement. So that was intentional too, to get your heart rate up a little higher. Did you feel it? Drop in. So we went through that, and then we took a little rest, and admittedly not as long as we would have if we were someplace where we had access to heavier weight. So if you guys have been in a place, or if you have heavier weights at home, take a 2-minute rest after that set, because that's a big set with a big weight. Drive forward. So 12 to 15 reps. Never go heavier than 15 reps on your weight training. It's a waste of time. If you can do 15 reps even, you need to bump up your weight. Because remember, the change happens in that, let's stretch through, because we did all those squats, right? Stretch through. The change in weight training comes when we continually add more weight. That's why I want you to write down the weights that you use today, because next week we're going to repeat these sets with higher weight. And you can do it, right? If you have good form, and if you aren't having any aches and pains. If anything ever hurts you, stop. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're at home and you're doing something that hurts, stop. Just don't do it. Stretch through. There's a million things out there from a physical therapist you could look up. You can write me, but do some stretches. You'll be amazed at how much stretching can heal the body. So stretch. We're stretching quadriceps, by the way. And your heart rate should be way coming down. Right? By the way, that was a cardio workout, right? That's another advantage of doing circuit training. Let's roll over. I want you guys to take your hands either here, elbows are underneath your shoulders, and lift your chest, look up. Or if you know you're a bit more flexible, drive your toes down to the floor, squeeze, and lift, squeeze, open. Drive those hips towards the floor. Really squeeze your butt, protect your low back. Release back down. Come on up. Stretch back into child's pose. This will open up. Now let me tell you how to do child's pose. Hook the heel of your hand into the floor, and then take your weight and shift it back. Now once you're there, toes together and knees apart, but once you're there, allow your armpits to open to the floor and relax down. But keep the palms, the heels of your hand hooked in. That'll stretch through and then relax into it, and you'll feel that stretch all up to your shoulder. Good. Release. Let's open our chest. If you can't sit on your knees, go ahead and stand up. You want your hands like this, right? So come behind. Take your hands, put them all the way together if you can. Some of you might not be able to, and that's okay. Now you know you need to stretch the chest. Roll your shoulders back a couple times, get in position. Now drive your hands down and away and lift that chest. Drive those shoulder blades together and down. This is a chest opener, y'all. We need to do this, especially if we work at computers all day, every day. Release it. We're going to do it again because this shoulder is the most commonly injured joint in the gym doing weight training. Same thing here. So we've got to open up, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Drive the knuckles away. Ooh, my back just released. And press. This is active again. Everything we do is active. Press the knuckles towards the floor. You'll be feeling a stretch in your buys as well. And release. All right, cool, guys. Nice work. You can take a big deep breath in if you want. And exhale. Later on today, I'm going to talk about how exercise affects the number of mitochondria in your cell. And so, which is super important, because when your friends say, I don't know how you work out all the time, I don't have any energy, they're right, they don't. So we're going to talk about what you're doing for yourself and how you can encourage your friends to move just a little bit, and then all of a sudden they'll have the energy. Thank you guys so much, and I hope that was a good workout for you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, and we're going to be doing the Spartacus workout. So you got to hang with me. Let's do it together. See you guys. Have a blessed one.